Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Night Creche. You've got me, Karl, and joining us this evening, we've got the model officer, Mr. James Skiffins, and Mr. Totally Scale Models, Steve. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
I thought my my speakers weren't working then. Everything was very quiet. So, here we are again for another Saturday night. Now, we almost didn't make it this evening. James has got quite a bad cough. I've got a little bit of a cough, but my man flu is nowhere near as bad as James's. And I think Steve's doing all right.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. So, what we're going to be talking about this week, chaps, what have you both got on the bench? And we will start with Steve.
I've been on the bench all week actually because I've been busy with work and everything, but I've still got the F14D Tomcat.
Yeah.
So
Cool. And yourself, James?
Yeah, I've not been on the bench very much. I've been mucking around with tissue and snotty noses. So, but I've managed a little bit today. I've worked on the Viper.
Yeah.
Got the screens all painted up in place. And some fiber optics put in. Don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to show you right now. But I have put a picture up in the Creche's Facebook page, so you can see what I mean.
Yeah.
And tonight I'm going to be working.
If I'm just saying, if nobody's posted their work up, now's the time to do it.
Indeed.
Later on.
And tonight I'm going to be working on a base for a diorama in which I've got to get started.
Cool. Okay, myself, this week I have been working on the FV215B, this thing, and we've been starting to add some dust effects to some of the bits and pieces. I don't know if that's going to pick that up or not. Is that picking that up? Can't tell. So yeah, and on the side panels on here as well, we started working on it. So yeah, I might probably going to be working on that tonight, but we've also been doing the model officer's sci-fi build, which has been this one. So it is all together, and we are in to primer. So now we've got to decide what colours to do, whether to do traditional spaceship colours, you know, your whites, blacks, greys, or if we go for something completely different, like Warhammer, like blues, yellows, reds, oranges, greens, that kind of stuff. So I shan't be touching that tonight. I should be making a decision on what colour to use. So there we go. So at the moment we've got 16 watching. So if you'd like to tell us what you're working on this week or working on right now on the bench, if you let us know in the comments, and we'll say hello to the people that are here. So far we've got Frankie Goes to Hollywood in with us, saying good evening.
Hi, Frankie.
And we've got Mike, a.k.a. Dad, in with us this evening as well.
Evening, Dad.
Joining us, we've got Model Making Haggis. Now, I'm not sure of the real name there, but it doesn't matter. So, evening, Haggis.
We'll go with Haggis.
Yeah, I can tell I need a new eye test because I'm struggling to read the screen. So, also joining us, we've got Red Baron Modeling. So, evening, Red Baron. And we've also got with us Lewis Williamson saying evening all. And we've got a Facebook user because, again, we are live on Facebook in the Saturday Night Creche as well. So if the Facebook user would like to let us know who he is, hello. So, yeah, let us know what you're working on. There we go. So, yeah, coming up tonight, we will be having a question in a moment that James has thought of this week. So he'll let you know what that is in a moment. You can have a think about it. And we will have the answer later on. See if anyone can get it. If they do, I do believe there might be some prizes, James. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. There is a little surprisey poo.
Oh, excellent. And then, of course,
later.
Yeah, of course, we were going to look at what's been this week shortly as well. So we'll let Steve do that this week. Nice one, Steve. Thanks for that.
what's that?
Oh, somebody's not listening.
sorry, I'm having issues.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm just saying that you'll be doing the what's in the Facebook group, what pictures people have been posting up this week. If, of course, you can get it to work on that computer of yours. If not, then somebody else will do it.
Yeah, at the moment my mic keeps cutting out.
So there we go. We've got Joe McCaslin in Facebook with us this evening, and Ross Medlock is there in Facebook as well. And so Robert Whiteaway has posted, the first person who's posted what they're up to, and he's working on his Renwell atomic cannon. Does anybody know what that is? Be nice to see some pictures, Robert. So if you could go over to the Facebook page and post it up, that would be wonderful. So model making haggis is just about to start for a friend, a 1/32 Hawk Red Arrow. And his real name is Chris. Evening, Chris.
Evening, Chris.
I shall endeavour to remember for next time.
You'll be better at remembering than I will be.
No, I won't.
You will.
Not at all. So that's us all caught up with chat. So anything else been exciting been happening this week with you lot?
Not with me, no. Been quiet because I've been just struggling. So,
Yeah.
how about you, Steve?
No, I'm back to work this week, so it's been a bit manic. So my feet are killing me at the moment. I hope my dressing's rechanged. That's about it.
Oh, how is your thingy, by the way? It's all pretty much
painful
there.
this week because it's quite painful this week. It's getting a bit. Yeah, maybe it's just because I felt that I'm on back on my feet. And I'm doing like 20,000 steps a day. Sort of.
That's a lot. Yeah, I've started. I haven't worn it today, but I've got one of them Fitbit things, so I'm starting to watch what I'm walking and trying to build it up now.
Oh, you have to join. You'll have to join in our challenges then.
Oh gosh, I'm nowhere near that. I'm up to about 6,000, 8,000 steps a day at the minute.
That's good. You'll still get a good step with that. There's a few of them that only do about 4 or 5. But anyway, that's a different thing.
Literally 4 or 5. That's a good effort.
I'm going to say, I can do 4 and 5. That's easy.
Mm-hmm. We got James.
Sorry, mate.
What's that?
This.
Yeah.
This is just basically styrofoam.
Oh, okay.
Nothing exciting. I'm just trying to work out exactly how much I need, and I want to glue it all together because it will be a dock scene. So I'm getting the base done, and then I can get I can measure out the walls and get those all carved out because I'm going to use the balsa foam for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I get the walls of the harbour sorted and the little cobblestone top on here. So it's not a lot of work to it really. Just a little bit of prep to do to get it going, and if I can get this all this part base glued together tonight, I can leave it overnight and it should be sorted. So
Lovely.
So yeah.
Excellent.
Another week where I've started yet another project. But I did quite well with the Viper.
Yeah, that picture you sent this afternoon looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it. I've put a load of fibre optics in into the actual cockpit itself. And the original plan was I was going to colour the fibre optics and light them all with one bulb, which I'm sure will work fine. But I've decided to go with a slightly different option, i.e. use 3 different colours. So I've now paired all the fibre optics off, ready to be put with the bulb, and I haven't got any heat shrink, so I'm going to pop out tomorrow and get a little bit of heat shrink, and heat shrink those up. And I'm fairly certain.
I've got some.
Oh yeah, no, I've got a very little bit, but I've literally only got a little bit. So I'll just pop out and get some. If I'd planned it, because I basically this morning I got up early and decided that I'd spent most of the week where I haven't really done very much. and I really wanted to achieve something. So so I didn't really think it all through. So it's not a big deal, but it's nice because I've got to a point where I feel a little bit more comfortable now, but I've still got to sort out the actual lighting itself, which is still making me feel a little bit nervous. So, but yeah,
I've got to try it.
To be honest,
just keep going as you go along.
I've watched lots of videos, and I'm sure it'd be really fine. But it's just a different technique, something different. So, excuse me a second.
So a few more comments in the chat.
As a rule of thumb, I would get
So we have Sim Farmer's joined us, saying good evening.
Hi, Simon.
And we've had Frankie at Ghost Hollywood is still working away on a space shuttle cargo bay. And Joe McCaslin is still working on his 124 Spitfire Mark V. At the moment, he's researching some for the engine controls, how they link up to the engine, etc. Red Baron is still working away on his Enterprise. And Mr. Jamie Bone has joined us, says good evening, everyone.
Evening, Jamie.
And Facebook Walker has just got Facebook Walker. Let's see, that's pre-reading. Facebook user just got in from walking the dog, and there's a storm brewing.
And that would be Donald.
Yeah, on the bench at the moment, he's got model collect in 172nd. So there we go. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, rule of thumb. Steve.
Huh?
You said rule of thumb.
Did I?
Yeah, you were talking about lighting.
Oh yeah, with your lighting. Just every now and then, just check. Put a LED at the bottom of them strands, just to see how they're running and what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you using? A 9-volt battery.
Hmm?
What are you using at the moment? A 9-volt battery?
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah. I think I've worked out sufficiently enough to completely mess it up, so it'll be fine.
Stuart Bremer's in. He said good evening.
Yeah, sure.
And Chris is in. Good evening, Chris.
Evening, Chris.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, excuse me.
Huh? Oh, it's quiet.
So there's 22 people watching at the moment. Make sure you do a thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on whether you like what you're seeing, don't like what you're seeing. If you do a thumbs down, please let us know why. Because, maybe they've got a valid point in which we can take on board and make everything better.
Yes.
So I apologise in advance if I should suddenly disappear audibly. It's because I've stuck my face in a tissue. And I can't put that any other way which will sound any better. So apologies, but I didn't, as I was saying to Karl tonight, I didn't want to be the bad egg and cancel the show because I've got a snotty nose. We can work through it. It's not a big deal. I am doing it for the team. I'll take it for the team.
You do know man flu is a killer, don't you?
Do what?
You do know man flu is a killer, don't you?
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, we'll finish you off. All men know this.
Oh no, it's okay. Apparently, I have I've just spoken to my assistant, and apparently, I have a medical team on standby behind me, so it's fine.
Excellent.
Well, she's in a nursing outfit. Does that count? I'm sure it does.
Yes. Indeed, it does.
Oh, that's a bit of a swizz.
What's that, Steve?
Well, I bought a thingamajig camera,
Yeah.
and it doesn't come with a fucking battery.
What one was that?
And so that's a bit of a swizz.
It's more than a bit of a swizz.
Where did you buy that from, Steve?
Fleabay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Little rascals.
Wascally wabbits.
Yeah, Stuart's just said man flu alert. I wouldn't worry. They've been banging on about it for at least a couple of weeks now on the news, taking up most of the news. But they call it something else. I don't know. I don't know why they call it something other than what it is, but there you go.
It's dangerous stuff, James. Dangerous.
I laugh in the face of danger.
No, I was hoping I was going to have a video done for this, but other things have got in the way. We've also started on the tracks as well. So we started to add weathering effects to the tracks, so you can see the comparison.
Oh, nice.
So several more layers to go onto this yet.
So how have you achieved what you've got there?
This is just, you've seen Night Shift on YouTube, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He has got an acrylic, he calls it a rain wash.
Right.
So I mix some of that the same way he has done, which is this here, and I've just been using it on the side of this tank.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it's still soaking wet. And that is all as that is. What I did, I put some in the palette,
Uh-huh.
and I used it neat on the colour that I've mixed it with for the first 2 or 3 layers to get that light sandy look.
Mm-hmm.
I then mixed in a little bit more dark paint. I went with flat earth to darken it up a little bit more. Added a couple of layers of that. Then I added a little bit of XF63 German grey to darken it up again, and added that as well. So
Cool.
next, I think I'm going to add some proper powders into that, wet, and then we will add on the dry brushing of the high points for where it's been in contact with the ground, and this should be those done.
Would that be pinnacle powders?
That would be pinnacle powders indeed, yes.
Ooh.
So yeah. So that's where we are. So this is quite a long process because you do a bit and then I was getting the airbrush out and drying it with the airbrush, but I found that it started to blow it around a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So put it on, apply it, and then just leave it to settle on its own.
That's the problem when you try and speed up a technique.
Yes.
You end up giving yourself more work.
Yeah. Because with this, the video will show you what my ratio was for mixing it when it comes out in whenever. But you can thicken it and thin it down as much as you want. So it'll take 2 or 3 layers on the side
Uh-huh.
to get the effect that I want. To get that sort of effect that you've got on there. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't shine so much.
Gotcha.
So obviously as we come up the tank it'll get thinner and thinner.
Indeedy.
So Stuart Brennan's asking what we're working on. So I've just shown what I'm working on, which is the FV215B from Amusing Models. James is working on his diorama base there, which is he's making from styrofoam board. And Steve, I believe, is working on his F14 and his computer. So there we go. That's what we're working on.
That's what
And Stuart Brown was saying Corona used to be a fizzy. It was. It's very, very similar to the bar bottles, but they were Corona bottles, and you used to get 10p back on those as well.
Absolutely.
I remember Corona when I was younger.
I used to go around everywhere and collect the bottles to get the money back.
Yep. So go down the shop and buy a 10p mix, but you should actually get more than 10 sweets.
Yeah, it's not what I used the money for.
Getting old.
Back in the day, you could buy cigarettes one at a time.
Yeah. A cigarette and a match.
Well, I say that until my mother dragged me down there when she caught me. I was no longer allowed in the shop after that.
Excuse me. Oh, dear. Sorry, I had to mute myself then.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 23 watching at the moment. So if you've not said hello yet, please say hello in chat and let us know what you're working on your bench this evening. So
hello.
And also don't forget to head over to the Saturday Night Creche Facebook page where there is a post up asking what is on your bench, and you can post up pictures so we can actually have a look at what you're doing as well as reading out your comments too.
Yes. So right now, James, we're going to go over to James, and James is going to pose you this week's question.
Oh,
James.
Oh, I'm glad you caught me completely unawares.
Over to you. Professional outfit, see?
Aren't we just?
There I am.
We lost him and then he came back. Was you coughing?
Yes. Right, bear with me. I will find a said question. Of course, being the professional outfit that we are, although I was prepared to the degree that I'd got said question, I wasn't prepared for the fact that I might have to actually read it out. So, and of course, even though I've been given fair warning, I'm still not ready.
Have you got some graphic or something?
I haven't got a graphic. Do you know what? I didn't even think of a graphic.
No.
How amazingly silly that was of me, eh?
Yes.
Oh, we've lost Steve.
Oh, dear.
We've lost Steve. So, what I thought was I'd go with this graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is that not illegal?
Well, in some states, but in England it's fine. Okay, so for this week, the question, and now before we do the question, I will explain there is a prize. We have clubbed together, and at great expense, we have got a little surprise prize for you. Now, just to make sure that everyone gets involved and I don't put anyone off, I'll tell you the question first. The question for this week is, what occurs twice a week, once a year, but never in a day? I'll repeat that for you. The question is, what occurs twice a week, once a year, but never in a day? There we go.
There we go. Don't answer just yet. A little bit later on in the show, we'll say, yeah. Okay. We've no need for that. We've already got an answer.
Yeah, we might need to practice that a little bit more, I think.
Practice that a bit more. No, it's fine. No, that's fine. So model making haggis has hit the nail on the head.
Indeed, the answer is the letter E. Well done, Haggis. Can you do me a favour and send me a PM with your address, and I will send out a special prize for you. You'll notice I haven't told you what it is yet, and I've done that on purpose. So PM me your contact details, and we will get that out to you ASAP.
Indeed. It's a thing of beauty.
It is.
So I suppose you'll need to know who you really are, rather than the model officer.
Yes. He is. I think he's. Right. My name's James Kiffins, and I am the model officer.
Just like the start of a video, then.
Sorry, I've just went into a link. Then I don't know why. Yeah, just look me up. I am actually on said page of Facebook, and I was going to try and make things easier by sending a message like that, which I've now done. So if you reply to that message I've just sent you, and I'll send your prize out to you. Although you have said no need, there is a need. You won, and we will send it to you.
You might regret us sending it to you.
Yeah, definitely, but you know. And if you don't give your details, we'll track you down.
And we'll set Steve on you.
Oh dear, so sorry. I got too many windows open.
Yeah, I've just closed half a dozen.
Anyway, I shall leave it on that for now. Yes, Stuart, he was very quick. I did notice that myself.
That's the thing with riddles. If you know the answer, they're easy.
Absolutely. So Simon, the sim farmer, he's working on the new Ryefield British Sherman Firefly.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures of that. It's looking lovely, Johnny.
It was a nice kit.
Actually, that kit you showed me earlier on looks quite nice as well.
Yes, the amusing hobbies. I can't think what it was.
It was it doesn't actually say in the link what it is, but it's the Conway, which is a British tank destroyer with a massively huge gun on it.
Reminds me very much of the Russian Second World War tank.
Yes.
Is it KV something?
The big KV2s and the KV1s. Yes, very similar.
Oh, it does look similar.
Quite a bit bigger, but yeah, very, very similar.
Just bear with me a second, Carl.
No problem.
I decided to have a cough sweet, thinking it would soothe my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I nearly choked on it. So it'll be right. Anyway, Steve should be back shortly. He's obviously having technical issues this evening.
Yes. Modern technology, it's nothing but a pain.
Oh, yes, it is indeed. Keep those pictures coming in for the what's on your bench on the Saturday Night Creche page. We've now got six comments on there, so there's something to look at in a little bit. That'd be nice.
Awesome. Oh, did you create a post, did you?
I did.
Oh, too good.
I did. I did a graphic for that and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. What do people think of the spinny logo in the top corner?
Oh, yes.
That's new as well. Took me moments to ask for someone to do that.
Oh, yes. Well, you've been very busy all week. In fairness.
Well, they made the spinning graphic from that's actually 300 individual images.
Wow.
So I then took those 300 individual images, put them into Photoshop, and generated the animated GIF. Yeah, turned out all right, I think.
Yeah, looks nice. We like it.
Yeah, we like it.
What do you like? What do you guys think? Because the chat's gone very quiet.
Yes. So since Steve went,
Is he the chatty one then?
I think he knows. Yeah.
Mm.
Excuse me, I need to mute while I bring up half along.
Yes, you carry on.
Right. Good. So yeah, chat's gone a little bit quiet. There's 19 watching at the moment, so if you've not said hello, please say hello and let us know what you're working on. These streams rely on you guys in chat. There's no point coming and just listening to us waffle on for a couple of hours. It's good to get the chat talking about all sorts of different things. So I'm going to kick off. What's everyone been watching this week? Anything new? Is anybody signing up for the Disney Channel? Because that starts streaming on, I think it's March it's either the 14th or the 24th. And they've got
24th, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got The Mandalorian on there. And, of course, they've got the last series of the animated Clone Wars.
Yeah, my daughter's going to sign up for that. So I might be able to have a little look. Yes,
Chris, if you could send a message to James when you message him with that riddle, and we may very well use it in a fortnight, if it's a good one.
Hey, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Stop you from entering next time.
That might be quite cool if we might adopt that.
Yeah. The guys over want to do it as well for their questions. Yeah, they use the guys in the chat, the guys and the gals in the chat for their questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you do that, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, if you just answer I've sent you a thumbs up. Just answer that, and that's how to get in contact with me. Right, I'm just going to mute myself a second because I've got to do a little bit of sanding.
Okie dokie. So Red Baron already has it already, and he only watches Star Wars and Red Tails. Red Tails, is that? I think I've seen a film called Red Tails where it was about the black pilots from World War II, where they would never be given any real sorts of missions. Is that the same thing, or is that something different?
That would be was it Chattanooga Red Tails?
I think it was something like that.
Something like
kept getting fobbed off and never really given anything real, mission-wise, to do until they prove themselves. There we go. Yeah. Oh, Clarkie's joined us. So good evening, Clarkie. So no modelling at the minute. He's also looking forward to the Disney Channel.
Evening, Clarkie.
So yeah, I think the only reason they didn't go global at the same time was because they had an ongoing contract with Sky TV that they couldn't get out of. So once again, Sky buggered it up for everyone. Otherwise, we'd have seen we'd all have Disney Channel and we'd have all watched The Mandalorian by now. Which no doubt some of us already have by other means.
Some of us might have.
Yeah. Some of us couldn't wait. So, but yeah. Yeah, they're all starting to do it now. So it's going to get to a point where you've got to be quite selective on which ones you actually subscribe to, because you won't be able to afford to subscribe to them all. Or maybe you could, I don't know. I certainly can't. Oh, and here's Southport Steve. Evening, Steve. Hope you're doing well. So what are you up to on your bench this evening? Anything exciting?
Evening, Steve.
Yeah, Stuart Bremer would love to watch these things, but pay way too much to Sky as it is. Yeah, we cancelled our Sky about a year and a half ago because it was getting quite expensive. And we went to just Netflix. And that pretty much did it for quite some time. We have subscribed back to Sky, but all we have is the very, very basic and minimal TV package, which is not a huge amount of money every month. But yeah, we're currently on a 6-month trial for Amazon Prime, which has actually got quite a lot of good stuff on it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Do another one because I believe that Paramount is supposed to be bringing one out.
Yeah.
CBS, or it's already out. And Warner Brothers are thinking about it as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 live streaming services, and I bet there's some more.
Wasn't the BBC thinking about doing something as well?
I don't know.
I think I saw something in the news about that. I might have been dreaming that.
Yeah.
But they're all at it.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm subscribed to. I do the Now TV.
Yes.
But I share that with my daughter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cost me that much in the scheme of things because I share the cost, obviously.
Yeah.
I won't subscribe to Sky, although Now TV is part of Sky, or the other way around. But yeah, I wouldn't do it individually because they just charge far too much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that mouse is just in the right space.
Yeah. Everyone's very coffee today.
Oh dear. So thank you, Haggis. I've got the details. I shall get that in the post tomorrow or Monday. So enjoy. Right.
So I'm going to start prepping to have a look on the Facebook group.
Okay.
Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got another request to join.
Oh, wait. I haven't been looking at that. I do apologise.
That is done.
Right. While you're prepping, while you're prepping, I shall quickly have a quick look through the chat. Bear with me a second. I didn't quite get to the button there in time. Sorry about that. Festa67 is joining us. Hi, Colin. It's Colin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, remember the name. I don't know if you've done this, but I'm going to go through it anyway. Steve says we generally watch Netflix, Prime Video, and YouTube. TV is normally crap. You're quite right. It's not great.
Yeah.
Although I have had a couple of reasonable things on of late, but there you go. What else is on there? Clarky was saying that he's on Now TV2. Finally, there's no need to go back to Sky. Yeah, you're right. To be honest, Now TV's got Netflix on it, and it's everything I need really. I don't. Yeah, I enjoy it. Although it's a little bit like when I remember back in the day, I got cable to my house, which was before this. Well, around about the time when you could get a Sky Dish, but it was really expensive, and I signed up to it straight away because I thought, oh yeah, great. Sorry,
James.
And I think within about a week or so, I'd watched everything that I really wanted to watch, and there was nothing on 100 and 400 odd channels. So yeah, I'm loath to go down that route again.
Yes.
Let us see. Is there anything else we've not had or caught up on? Yeah, Red Baron and Dad are just talking about the BBC, and yeah, they both have the ability to play back what's been on, but they're not got their own separate thing. Although UK Gold, is it? I think is a BBC project.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but that's all to do with UK-based programs where it's been made in England and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Well, we caught up with the chat. We're done.
So.
And Dad just said there. Actually, he just said that BBC and ITV have a combined channel coming out. That's what I would have seen in the. Yeah, I thought they had something coming up.
Yeah. Did anybody watch the rugby today? For the games that were actually played.
Oh yes, like a bit of rugby.
Yeah. So I believe Scotland and is it Scotland Ireland tomorrow?
Yes.
So that should still be on, but the other game today was cancelled due to this ongoing virus. But the real sad news is that this will be the last time that you will see the Rugby Six Nations on terrestrial TV.
Oh God, really?
Yes, next year it will be on Sky TV.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, make the most of this one.
Another sport or hobby in which I can't follow anymore.
Yes. Unfortunately, but that's the way it is.
Done the same with F1. I used to religiously watch it.
I used to watch F1 religious. And I actually, when we first signed up for Sky, part of my deal was I got the Sky HD channel. Cheap. Forever. And the F1 HD used to be part of it.
Yeah.
And that actually stopped me from giving Sky up for quite some time. But it got to a point where it's just like, no, that's it. Enough. Scotland, France tomorrow. So, evening, Dave. Hope you're doing all right.
Is it Scotland, France?
Yeah. So Dave's Jones.
Oh, that'd be an interesting match then.
Yeah. And don't forget, folks, tomorrow, 12:30, there'll be a Sunday brunch with both Model Maker Dave and Festa 67, aka Colin. That'll be on for probably a couple of hours. So 12:30 tomorrow.
And hopefully this week I can sit in the chat and actually take part instead of doing bits and pieces and running away and feeling like I'm not really there.
Yes, I should be there tomorrow. No plans for tomorrow apart from lounging about, being exceptionally lazy. So apparently I'm back.
Are you back? Steve's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I think Steve typed back in the chat in StreamYard and it's come up as a comment from me. So yeah, I'm back, apparently. Yes. We are still working out the...
does that come up? Can I do it? Let me do that. I want to.
Yeah, you try it, see if it comes
I'm
up.
gonna try it because I
He's
like that.
an idiot. You're going to put he's an idiot now, aren't you?
Hey, that's right.
There we go. That's strange because when I pre-scheduled this
That's
on
weird.
Facebook and YouTube, in the channel it actually came up that Steve had posted it, which is really strange.
That obviously some teething that needs to be teethed out.
Yes.
Certainly does.
Welcome back, Steve.
Welcome back, Steve.
Yeah, I'm still having issues. My mic keeps cutting out, and when I it just shut me out a little while ago. So I tried to reboot, and then the computer decided it wanted to try and do a reboot system update. It hasn't done it, but so
Yeah.
it's just a pile of
Your computer is the most up-to-date computer I know.
not.
Every time you reboot, it updates.
It's just a pile of shit, basically. But it's just same old me. That's what I do. I just jump in. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
A little bit more plan, figure it out,
And
Steve.
it turns out to be a pile of shit. It's like I bought a video camera. That's come. That's a pile of shit as well. It doesn't work either.
You can send the camera back, can't you?
Yes.
I have messaged them. So
What's up with it?
there's no battery, and it's not the one that was shown in the listing.
Oh, you can definitely send it back then.
Oh yeah.
It's still a 1080 full. It's the same spec camera as in 1080 720 HD.
Yeah.
It's just it's a different color and it's a slightly different look to it, but no battery.
Yeah. See if he gets back and say, oh yeah, battery's not included, so it's okay, you can be getting this back.
Now look, I've gone back and checked the listing and it shows battery is included. The only thing that says it's not included is the SD card, which is that's pretty standard. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd expect that.
Yeah.
So you can't
I
even
got
test it without a battery.
Yeah. So I thought just me being Dinlo because I was looking everywhere,
Yeah.
but no. So I went back to the listing.
Yeah.
And it definitely shows no battery included. And then I actually looked at it, because first of all I just thought it's just a different color camera, and I thought that's fine. One that shows black, one they sent me is red, and but then I looked closer. I said, no, this is a slightly different camera. So.
Yeah. So Kenneth has joined us as well. I don't know if he said hello further up, but I've just seen him comment. So he's saying, watch your language, Steve. There could be children or weak-willed adults watching. I don't think I heard you say anything overtly bad.
I'll wait 10 minutes and it's past the watershed then.
Well, I am weak, but that's because I've got man flu. Did I tell you I've got man flu?
Yes.
Oh.
About 8 times.
Oh, only 8? Oh, we've been on 50 minutes and I've only said it eight times.
James, have you got a bell?
A bell?
Yeah.
You can ring it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
If you had proper man flu, you'd have to have a bell so you could bell it, and then Tash could just come and serve you when you need it.
No, she's got woman flu.
Yeah, I can just
There's no
imagine.
such thing. That's
One
just a
stroke-
minor thing.
One stroke, James would ring the bell. The next stroke, it would be a frying pan to the back of the head.
No, you just see my head go like that. That's all. I've been looking at the paint very closely all of a sudden.
Yes. Red Baron says he's more than likely the youngest one here. Now, if he means actual physical age or mental age, he might be in with a bit of competition there.
Mental age?
Mental age, yes.
Has he got mental
Mental
age?
age, I'm about 12 of them.
Yeah, if that.
Well, I think you're being very generous to yourself, Steve.
So yeah, what sort of age groups have we got looking? So if everyone wants to tell us how old they are. James will start with being 65. Steve's just behind him on 62, and I'm only 38.
Sorry.
You're 83, did you say, Carl?
Yes. So yeah, we've got Stuart Bremner, 47. Red Baron is only 18 now. That's young. Gosh. Oh, what I'd give to be 18. Steve will be 52 this April. And myself, I'm 48 this year.
I'm just a mere youngster, I am.
Yeah, I'll be 45 this year.
Yeah. So we've got Jamie Bone at 20. Frankie, age. Alzheimer's, LOL. And we got model making haggis on 56. So, come on, Mike, own up.
Be honest now.
45 later this year.
Come on, Mike. I'm Colin. Oh, I'm Dave. Model maker Dave. Come on.
And Chris.
No, Chris is about the same age as us. 47. 48.
Oh, what?
There you go.
42.
Mike's not saying. 38, yeah. Steve. 38.
Is he not playing?
Yeah, I wonder what it's going to be like when I'm 42 later this year.
So Ross Medlock is 46. So,
yeah. I'm coming up to 49.
Yeah, so Frankie is 47.
You're just an old git.
You're not that old, Dave. Dave, where's the run gone Barker says he's 54. You're never that old, Dave. And Dad, 66. I'd never have guessed that either. I wouldn't have said you were that old, Mike.
66, really?
Yeah. Dave's the one that's got me there. Dave Barker. Definitely doesn't look 54. Certainly doesn't act like he's 54.
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, dear.
Right.
67 next month. So birthday month next month for Mike.
A good month to have a birthday in April.
Dave said he just had an easy paper round. Yeah, not like James's. James's was in Iraq. And that was only his first one. His second one was in Afghanistan. So we're fast approaching 9 o'clock. We currently have, according to StreamYard, 21 watching. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for sticking with us. You've not said hello yet. Join in on the say hello. Let us know what you're working on.
Say hello.
Oh, there's a side shot from.
Is it me you're looking for?
No.
Okay.
No singing in the hangout.
That wasn't really singing, let's be honest.
No, it wasn't. You're right.
So I'll get away with that one.
Oh, Plastic Monkey has joined us. Evening, Plastic Monkey.
Evening, dink.
Yeah, that's a red.
Plastic Monkey's in, saying good evening.
Oh no, that means I've just had a brainwave. I can't believe it. What am I playing at?
So Fess has just fessed up his age. A right young old 53.
53? Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm not reading that comment.
I see what you did there. That was clever.
What?
You fessed up his age.
Yeah.
Fessed up his age. Very
I don't
good.
think anyone else noticed.
Well, you know.
Never mind.
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mic's a bit behind, so I didn't quite catch it.
Give us a thumbs up, Steve. There we go. Not that far behind.
Don't.
Oh, dear.
See, this is why I don't like doing dioramas. I just end up overthinking.
You love doing dioramas. You're a diorama king. Mr. Gold Medal winner.
Yeah, Mr. Grandmaster.
Yeah, Grandmaster Skiffins.
I bathed in his glory when he got that gold medal. I was there. That's my claim to fame. I was there when James won.
Excellent.
He was.
I was. We went into the wrong hall together.
Yep. And we stood there for ages until we realised I wasn't actually going to get presented with it.
I thought it was quite funny. We were supposed to sitting there going, they've not called his name. They've not called your name, James.
Yeah, no. I'd just like to add, actually, it was you that said they haven't called your name, James. I haven't called your name, James. I'm like, it's all right. Patient, it'll be fine. I'm important. They'll call me eventually. I can't even remember how we found out that they weren't going to present it. What did we do? Did we wait the whole time? I can't remember.
We waited near enough all the time, yeah, and then we just walked out. I think we walked across to the table, and the I think it was a woman sitting at the bent table, wasn't it? She said, "Oh no, they don't do that one in there.
No, don't do that one. They're not important enough."
Yeah.
No, not worthy.
It's quite funny. Funny. You guys got plans to go this year?
Yes, I will be at Telford this year, 100%.
I'm still deciding. I don't know yet.
Carl.
Still deciding because I'm off to Spain in October. So.
Where's that? You'll be there with a tan then, won't you?
Italian?
You'll be there with a tan. No, don't go to Italy.
Probably, yeah. You probably still get a tan in October.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Well, because you go not far from where my outlaw is. So.
Yeah, we were there in January and it was 20, 21 degrees. Like.
The way to look at it, Karl, is if you go to Spain, then obviously get the flight back to a closer airport to Telford and stay over.
Yeah, and tell the missus we're making a weekend of it.
Might be a couple of months, but you'll be there before everyone else.
Yeah, so Simon's saying he'll be at Telford as long as it goes ahead. Hopefully all this nonsense will be finished by then.
Yes.
Yeah, all this COVID-19 business.
Yes. Hopefully. Yeah, and she was saying hard to find time. So, yeah. And the expense, James. It's not just actually turning up at the show. It's if you're not close by, then you've got to start thinking of hotels and how you get in there. So travel costs, food, it all adds up.
And all the buys that you're forced into making.
Indeed, yes. When you get strong-armed by the shelves and the variety. I've done quite well. All the times I've been, I've never spent more than
400 quid.
About £150 in the thingy. But when it's costing you like £400, £500 just to be there, you don't have a huge budget to actually spend on kits.
No, it's true.
Yeah, Red Baron said he would love to go to Telford, but there's an ocean between him and it. So I'm thinking Red Baron is over in the US.
In fairness to you, Mr. Baron, If you start out now, I think you could probably make it in time.
Well, if he's walking,
Just swim it.
Just get a canoe.
Swims it, he might make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, get a canoe. It'd be dry.
Don't get a cruise ship or anything because you'll be stuck in a dock somewhere for quite a while.
Yeah, you'd be stuck 5 miles out of port.
Right. So I've got the house to myself tonight. Just me and the dog. Which is nice.
Peaceful.
Yeah. She's off out playing bingo and the eldest is at work.
Mm.
The ulcer?
The eldest.
Oh, sorry. I thought you did the ulcer.
Similar.
Gonna say that's a classic. I've never heard that before. I would say I'd steal it and use it, but unfortunately my nearest and dearest is too busy listening to me behind my back. Right.
Right, so it's just gone 9 o'clock. So let's go over. We've given everyone an hour to post up what they are going to do. So we'll drop that there. Excuse me while I set up the screens. Share screen. And then this one. Share. There we go. So, right. Is that going to be big enough, or can we make that one full screen, do you think?
Make it full screen. There we go. I've done it for you.
Okay, so James's lovely artwork. So let's take a look at what is on your bench. Unless, of course, you want to do it, Steve.
No, I don't think I trust my computer.
Yeah. Okie doke. So let us start. So the first comment is... I've done this wrong here. I put it too far away. So take that back off, please, James. I need to move screen.
Yeah, bear with.
There's Steam, look. Quick, take it off.
Oh!
And we will share this one. There we go. Share. Because if I share it on the other one, I can't actually see it. It's too far away. So there we go. Is that done? Because I can't see it now.
Right, let me just, if I full screen it. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Okay, so let's go and take a look at what's on your bench. So we'll start off with Byron Bowman. He has his 1/700th USS Enterprise by Academy. And he said the kit came with some photo etch and a mask set. Should be working on the decals for the aircraft, but might get tired after a minute. So let's take a look at that. Oh, 1/700. So that's going to be around about what, 10 inches, 12 inches long?
Yeah, about that.
So imagine the size of those planes. Tiny, but that deck is looking lovely. Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
I like that.
We do that a lot.
It's very nice. Very small, but very nice.
Oh, it's fun again. What's going on? So it looks like we've missed a few out here. Yeah. So we'll start with James. He's managed a little time with the Viper this weekend, but there is so much more still to do. So there we go. That cockpit looks fantastic, James. This one here.
Yeah, the screens have come out quite well, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, they look very good, actually.
In sharp, and we can see
I
the
like
shape. So yes, looking very nice indeed.
It should turn out all right.
Yeah. So next we have Mr. Stuart Bremner. He's working on his 1/72nd Revel P47 at the moment. Just a bit more weathering to do, little paint touch-ups, and final assembly to do. A really nice little kit. So 1/72 Wow, that doesn't look 1/72nd.
No, it doesn't, does it?
No.
No.
I thought I must admit when I saw that earlier, I did think that was a bigger moment. Wow.
Very nice. I like that camo as well. I like the colours.
Yeah, it's very different paint scheme, that one, isn't it?
I like that.
Mm.
I like that a lot. So there we go. So Mr. Dave, where's the rum gone Barker? Is scratch building. Oh, now look at this. So he's scratch building a large farmhouse from foam board and card for his D&D.
Would you look at that?
Yes, each and every individual tile. That is fantastic. I like that a lot. That's it. Really well. Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. So we've done Byron. Oh, Byron's got another in working. Another working on the Accurate Miniatures 148 SBD Dauntless. Yeah, so literally just started. There's the two halves there.
That 148, did you say?
That is 148. Yes.
Nice.
Very nice. Keep us up to date on the progress pictures, please.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, next on the bench, we've got Donald Gilchrist. So on the bench, it looks like he has some type of scud launcher or missile launcher. That looks quite small scale as well. That looks like it's 1/72nd or maybe even smaller.
Yeah, I would say that's 1/72nd.
Yeah. So a beautiful tiny base. We've got the minions peering in from the jungle at the back. Yeah, no, I quite like that. Yeah. Beautifully organised bench. Okay, next we've got Simon Jones, or the Sim Farmer as he is in chat, also known as Scale Model Jedi, was it?
Yeah. Formerly known as.
Yeah, so there we go. He has just finished applying the decals on the Ryfield Firefly. We'll leave those now and crack on with the Tacom Chieftain. So I like that colour modulation on that.
Yeah, it does look really nice.
Very nice.
He's really cracked on with that, hasn't he?
Yes. Yes, looking very, very nice.
Is that going to be the second or third model finished this year already?
This is the second, but I think the Chieftain is following on very close behind. So, yeah.
I want to build a Chieftain.
So we shall see. So, okay, up next we have sorry about that. Up next we have Ross Medlock, and it looks like, can we name that tank? Can we name that tank?
I'm
not sure. But it's look. Possibly an English tank, Cromwell or something like that. Potentially, don't know. Ross, if you could let us know in the chat, if you're there, what tank that is. So, there we go, working away on that. Oh, got another picture here.
Maybe that's a bit of audience participation I just heard.
Maybe this one will give us a clue what it might be.
Oh, there we go.
The Panzer III.
It's a Panzer III Aus M, which I do believe means flamethrower. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. It's 1/35th.
Mm.
No, I've not seen one of them before. Very nice. Yes, more pictures, please. Keep us updated.
That's Revell, isn't it?
That's Revell, yeah. Interesting. Oh, look, we don't need to look at that one. That's just me.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
So there we go. The sci-fi build for the Model Officers Mess group build. So we have completed the model and we have primer down. So now it's just a matter of choosing what colours. So in the Making Models group, I posted a picture with asking people what colours they suggest. So we've had a few responses so far. And so far, I'm liking Luke Carswell's comment of stay away from the classic spaceship colours like whites and blacks and greys and go with something unusual, potentially something like a Warhammer theme. So use like blues and yellows, reds, oranges, that sort of stuff. So there's a good chance I'm going to do that. So yeah, there we go. There is that. Next, we've got Mr. Frank Cathaway, or Frankie Goes to Hollywood, still preparing the Space Shuttle cargo bay. So there we go. Looks like there's a satellite there, ready to be launched and deployed. So yeah, again, not the easiest of kits, I'm led to believe, to put together.
No, I've struggled with it, but he's doing a fantastic job, though. In fairness.
Yeah. Oh, the outer hull looks superb.
Yeah.
And I believe it's not a best fitting kit. So yeah.
What kit is it?
I think it's the Revel Facial. So.
Yeah, it's Revel. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
So Donald Gilchrist is getting a Hermes delivery on Saturday night.
Ooh.
I'm glad he spelled Hermes right.
Yes, that could have been awkward.
Night out on the town. So we shall leave that one there. So Ross Medlock. This is the last one here at the moment. So he's finished the Warhammer Helldrake after 2 weeks' work. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Wow. Very, very nice. And there's that purple and gold again, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, I'm liking that a lot. I love them two pairs together. Maybe I could go for that on my sci-fi build. Maybe some purple golds.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Still Ross's thunder. So do we have any more? Nope. That is it for what's on your bench this week. So there we go.
Very good.
There'll be a post going up in the next day or so for the same again in a couple of weeks. So thank you all very much for sharing your work and letting us show it on here.
Indeed.
Oh. Kenneth M. Where's mine? He's saying. So let's go back and take a look.
Which one?
I'm not sure if we did. Let's go back and have a look. Now, what Kenneth is going to tell me is that he's posted his in the correct place. In the albums underneath the.
He might have remembered from 2 weeks ago.
Nope. So there's nothing new in that one. No, there's nothing there, Kenneth. Not that I can see. Unless you posted on a separate individual post. Let's have a look. So yes, Alex has posted his own little post up. So I'm going to go back to screen sharing because this is worthwhile looking at. And hopefully I won't get into too much mither over this one. You'll see why in a moment. There we go. We are full screen. So if we scroll down. So where have you gone? I've lost it. I've lost it.
You've lost it.
I've lost it. Here we go. So, Alex Frankson, thank you for accepting me. I have been working on a Whippet and also a motorcycle that is super crap, and I was tricked into building by a YouTube person who made it look fun. So we're going to take a look at these pictures because Alex has done a phenomenal job with this motorbike, which I am halfway through. Well, I've actually finished the build. I've just got to get it painted. So, yes. So, look at that.
Oh, look at that. I like that.
Yes, these are the little greeblies that I've got left to add on. Everything else is complete. So this is looking really, really nice. And it is a nice kit. It's just a cow to put together. Not all of it, just bits of it. The instructions aren't super clear. like the front of the engine bay, the instructions look like the pipes go on one way, so you put them on, glue them down, wait for it to set, then go to put the next piece on, and they're actually the wrong way around. So yeah, it's looking really, really nice.
Yeah, it looks very, very good. That is.
Yes,
No, cracking job with that.
beautifully done. So,
I'm glad you were tricked into doing that.
Yes, I'm glad I tricked you into doing that, Alex. It looks superb, and I hope mine comes out 10% this good. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, look at it.
Would you look at that?
Yeah. So I'm hoping mine is somewhere near to this. Yeah. Oh, look. There's another
That tank looks good.
Is that a little whippet or something like that?
Yes, that is a whippet.
Yes. Oh, look at that mud.
The mud's
Look
excellent.
at that. That's superb. That is lovely. And I love the rust effects as well. That's bob on. I'm liking that. Yeah. It's all clean again. Must have driven through a puddle. Or the
Has it been through the car wash?
Oh, look at that. That's proper filthy. What a filthy lady.
Yeah, it's very good. That is.
Yeah. Not much I can say really, apart from the same thing over and over. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And there we go. A bike and a whippet from Alex Frankston. Thank you very much for sharing that, Alex. Superb work. And one more time, I do apologise. Yeah.
But we're working on what we can trick you to do next.
Yes. Did anybody notice what the registration of the motorbike was?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay. It was MJO KLR. Mojo Killer.
Very good.
I think it was MJO KLR, something like that. But anyway, it was short for Mojo Killer. And it very much is.
Yeah, it's MJOKLR.
Yeah. Mojo Killer. That's a superb little touch. So we've had Mr. Fox join us, the model making gurus here, saying, "Evening, folks. Forgot to give you a call out earlier today. I see Kenneth M is showing off his stuff. He is indeed. And blaming me for it as well." But yes, Kenneth is a super guy. So yeah, so there we go. That's what's on everyone's bench this week. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, well done for sharing, everyone.
Yep. So currently still, 22 watching. So if you've not said hello yet, please say hello and let us know what you're working on.
Hello.
Hello. So I don't think we've got anything else left to show anybody on that we had planned anyway.
No,
I think that was it, wasn't it?
Have you done the question?
Done the question, yes, and that was won pretty much instantly. So the prize should be away and off.
Yeah, that'll be sorted. Sorted.
So post a picture in the Saturday night Creche of your prize when you get it.
Oh, yes.
With a big smiley face showing you've got them. Yeah. So there we go. Job's a good one. Right, what's up next?
Steve is saying, what's the fit like on the Airfix 124 Hellcat?
That'll be the Airfix one, will it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I've not heard of any fit problems.
Oh, I've seen some people with issues.
I believe when it first came out, there was one of the sections was like a banana.
Yeah, the main fuselage.
Yeah, but they fixed it pretty quick. No comment.
Don't trust Karl if he says a fitted kit are great.
Yeah. I'm never going to be allowed to live that down, am I?
I don't think so.
No. I'll have to send Kenneth something as an apology.
You'll have to do penance.
Yeah, like a stick of diamond.
Oh. Oh, dearie me.
Problem with tidying up is you forget where you put things.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what labelling's for.
Yeah. I don't seem to have labelled what I want.
We don't do that here. Thank you.
Oh, I know what to choose. That's all right.
Fox is saying to Kenneth, I'll be picking your brain for mud and dirt weathering tips when I do my Beneblade and Death Corpse tanks.
Yes, those mud dirt effects were exceptionally good.
He said, everything I know I learned from you, Fox. So
yeah. Yeah, we need to get Kenneth doing some tutorials, I think.
Now, there's a good idea.
Yeah, you up for that, Kenneth?
You can have your turn at telling everyone how easy it is.
Steve says he's tempted to get the Hellcat, but I'm trying to save my funds for the Wingnut Wings Lancaster.
Oof, yeah, that's not going to be a cheap kit.
No, it's not, is it? Slap it on. Yeah.
I think I could justify spending all that money just for it to go in the stash.
No, you'd have to build it. It's not one to sit in the stash.
It's like that Titanic, isn't it? That's huge.
Yes.
And that's a lot of money as well.
Yeah, Mr. Jensen's got it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
And we know somebody else that's got it.
Yep. Ted's got it.
So,
But Ted builds it before Mr. Jensen does.
I think so.
yes, Mr. Ted's actually doing his loft conversion at the minute, which is coming on great guns. I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures, but it's looking good.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's doing very similar to what TK did up in the loft. So,
all right.
looking good. Looking good.
That's going to be expensive, Steve. He says his plans to get both the Lancs and the cockpit kit. Wow.
Nice.
I think you need a second mortgage for that.
Yeah, first dibs when you come to sell them. I'm only joking. I couldn't afford it.
That's right. I do like the Hellcat, but I've got to be honest, if I was gonna make a choice between that and the Wingnut Wings Lancaster, I think I'd do the same.
Yes. Yeah, they had the Hellcat in my local Hobbycraft.
Yes.
Did they?
£110.
Oh yeah, you've got a decent Hobbycraft by you, haven't you?
Yeah, funny enough, in the same company, in the Hobbycraft down the road from me, it's 119.
Really?
Yep.
Strange.
Whoa, go in there and say, oi.
Oh no, it's normal. It's normal. It's
It's
always
changing price, isn't it? It's because it's down south price.
more expensive than anywhere else, and it's always more expensive than their own stores. Hey.
Hello. Steve saying, "What's the dam buster?" As a friend's uncle was a pilot in the squadron.
Ooh.
Wow, Squadron A.
That's a bit of claim to fame there. Tell you what, this soapy mix does work really well.
Foxer says the Hellcat is nice, but have you ever considered allowing the word of Banner Blade into your life? I can read a pamphlet. Okay.
The Bane Blade.
Bane Blade, Banner Blade, I don't know.
Yeah. It's all the same thing.
It's in the odds drawer, isn't it? That's why I can't find it, because it's in the odds drawer.
It's in the other drawer.
What's he saying? What's he? Leave the mouse alone, Steve. I'm getting motion sick.
Hey?
What?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it means this.
Oh, moving the screen around.
Whoop. No. Whoop. I do like the rotating banner. Who did that? Karl.
Yeah.
I did the animation. Somebody else did the stills. My eldest did the stills.
I want.
Currently working on one for James for the Model Officers Mess logo.
Yes, please.
You want one as well? I shall ask. I believe they're quite cheap, so...
Oh, for goodness sake.
Steve saying already got a banner blade, Fox. It's in the process of being magnetized for all variants. Okay. We're all talking godly goop now because I ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
Are they talking about Warhammer stuff?
Is that what it is? Warhamster.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, Stuart's asking the question, is anybody looking forward to any of the kit releases this year? I'm going to answer by saying I very rarely buy brand new stuff.
No, I don't really.
Couple of reasons. One, they're expensive. And two, can't afford expensive. So yeah, I usually look towards the older stuff. It's a little bit cheaper. Suffice to say that I don't really pay attention to what's coming either. I just usually think of something I want to look at and go for it.
Yeah, I just see what if there's anything I like, and
Yeah.
And like you say, if I can afford it.
Yeah.
I think that's always the crux, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see what the Vulcan from Airfix is like, but I'm not sure.
No, the only thing I'm looking forward to is a new release from Model Art, is it? I think.
Yes, I've been looking for a figure to paint, as James knows, because he gave me some pointers on where to go, and I think I've found one that I'm going to have a go at painting. I'm going to see if I can find a picture, and I'll show you. There it is.
Red Baron saying, I wonder when the Airfix released their F-18. No idea.
So yeah, I've been looking at this. I believe it's quite new.
Oh,
So I am looking to purchase this. It's a resin figure, 75mm, from Dark Star. What's the name, James? Dark Star something.
From Dark Star Miniatures.
Dark Star Miniatures, and that's a full resin figure, and it's £35. So yeah, quite like the look of that. So I think I may very well get that in the next month or so.
that is complicated.
On one of my projects for this year. So yes,
Not that complicated.
no, not massively complicated. There's plenty of nice, good-looking detail in there, though.
Yeah. Oh, the painting of it will be interesting because that'll have fur as well, won't it?
Yes.
And no doubt some leathers and that sort of stuff in there. So some
Some
interesting
metal, some steel, iron, cloth. So it's a good variety. And obviously it's a rock print that he's standing on. So yeah. I really like the look of that. So that'll be my next purchase in a month or so. So yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to this year. That one right there.
I'm just trying to find what it is.
Fox is saying that'd be rife for building up colours with glazes.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe even some inks and liquid inks and stuff like that as well.
Stuart says looks very nice. I've never done figure painting. Need to give it a go, methinks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've done some figure painting. I used to paint the Warhammer a long time ago. Painting 1/35th miniatures for tanks and stuff like that. But I fancied something a little bit bigger and a little bit more detail in it, something fantasy. And if you mess it up, it can always go in a tub of cleaner, strip down, start again.
Steve is saying, any tips for painting dragon scales?
No, never painted a dragon scale in my life.
No, I think maybe he's asking Fox, not sure, or Ross.
I'm still trying to find what I want.
Ross is saying he has 2 more Helldrakes on order as a wife wants to build one.
Oh, nice.
So there you go. Fox is saying depending on how in depth you want to get.
Yeah.
A basic finish would be base colours, washes, dry brushing.
Yeah, and you can get some fantastic results. Same for fur. For fur and stuff, you do the same thing. Base colour, wash, dry brush. Maybe 2 different colours of dry brush. So.
Oh.
Right, so what I'm looking forward to, I've shared the screen if someone can tap on it. I don't know if it's come up or not.
Yeah.
I believe it's come up, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this from Gecko Models. It's a Bedford MWC 15 4x2 gallon water Bowser tank. Bowser truck, sorry.
Nice.
Be nice to have some English
Yes.
vehicles.
Yeah.
And while we're sharing, we might as well have a quick look at these, I guess. So this is
Wow.
what it'll look like.
That does look nice.
They've got P in it as well, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a full interior in the tank.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So this is 1/35th.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it just looks a nice, interesting, something different.
Yeah.
And then
It's got a lot of detail. Yeah, it's very nice.
it has, yeah, and that is something completely different. So yeah, it's a new release. It hasn't actually physically come out yet.
Uh-huh.
But I have tried to purchase one already, and I've had no response for yet. But it's been revealed, so to speak.
Indeed.
So yeah. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. There is another British truck coming out, but I can't think who it's from. Different company. But again, that's the sort of thing in which I'm thinking of, is because it'd just be nice to have something a little bit different.
Yeah, it's very nice.
But yeah, going back to the figures that we were talking about earlier with Karl, I'll just repeat what I said to you last night, so everyone else knows. Karl basically asked me about figures, and I said to him, "Oh, would you want to go for resin figures or for plastic figures?" And he said, "Well, probably plastic because of cost, etc. Don't discount resin, because some of the resin figures are not that expensive. They are potentially a little bit more, but for example, if you went to Masterbox and got one of their kits with some futuristic figures in, they're about £25 or so, depending, plus postage, etc. So it's not a massive jump in many cases to go for a resin figure. And if it's something you want to try, it's worth doing. Definitely worth doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my recommendation. And if you get a chance as well, if you do go to Telford, or some of the other shows do this as well, if you fancy getting yourself a figure, like for example, this here figure, I fancied like doing something a little bit different. And this figure was in a seconds box, so I didn't pay full price for it. I believe that the trumpet was broken. There was something else that was missing. But it gives you the ability to give it a go. So you've got that, and then you've also got you can pick up little resin heads as well, in which you can practice your faces on, etc. Learning technique. So look out for those sort of things. I mean, that cost. What was it, Karl? We bought some.
I got 2 seconds out of the box. One, the spear was broken because it was a Zulu warrior, and the other was a cavalier. And for the 2 pieces, it was a tenner.
Yeah.
But I've misplaced mine. I don't know what I've done with them.
Oh.
So I'm going to take that mouse off Steve in a minute. So yeah, I don't know what I've done with them. I'll probably find them eventually, but yeah, I'll put them down somewhere.
You put them somewhere safe, haven't you? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't discount those sort of things. And like Karl said, if you muck it up, you always stick it into some jollop and take it all off and start again anyway. So that's no big deal. While I'm chatting, I suppose we better have a look, see what there is.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Fox has just said the same thing to Steve. Yeah, play with it, then dettle it, and then try something else.
Yeah.
So paint it. You may even do a fantastic job first time, but paint it, dettle it, do something different. Dettle it, do something different. Yeah. Once you've got one technique down, dettle it, try something different. Get that technique down, just rinse and repeat. Have fun with it.
And something I found as well with the little figureheads, I always struggle with doing faces on figures. Yes. I still do to a degree. And you watch videos and you look at books and it all explains it, and it seems really easy, but when you actually physically try to do it, it just, for me, it just blew my mind. I couldn't get my head around it. So by having those little heads, I mean, that's what I ended up coming up with.
Oh,
hello. Hello. Is that Steve mucking around with his mouse again?
No, I'm trying to do it so that you're full screen. 1 second. There you go.
So that was one of the figureheads that I've done. And that's been stripped back and painted and stripped back and painted. But it gave me the ability to try and understand on a larger scale what was being explained in the books and the videos, etc. And I found since I've tried to do smaller figures, that I have understood the process a little bit better. So they're a great thing to have to knock around, and they're a great mojo builder as well, because you can sit there and play to your heart's content. Yeah, so you should give it a go. And you shouldn't, when you do buy things out of the bargain bucket, talk to the guys, because quite often, I mean, those figures that Karl and I bought were from Mitch's Models, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
And I've spoken to the guy since, and asked for help with bits and pieces, and he's been really helpful. You can't knock him. He's been really helpful. So, yeah, don't walk past those things. They're always worth picking up something. What else we got? Sealed. Guru's giving some advice in the chat there. Yeah, so even our guru there is saying that he's actually stuck painting a large faces. So that's why he's doing a bit of scratch building. A mask. Scratch building while problem solved. Yeah, that is one way around it too. Anyways. Oh, thank God for the mute button. I think I would have got through this before.
So Kenneth M is asking you a question, James. Do they have models for heroes in Australia?
Very good question. Models for Heroes is a UK-based operation. I'm aware that under a different name, they have a similar operation in Canada and America. And I believe Australia, there is someone in Australia that is thinking of setting it up. Although, with that said, I'm not 100% sure of the name or whether I'm making a mix up in my mind. But yeah, most countries are starting to do something.
Hi, Fox.
Good night, Fox.
Good night, Fox.
Breaking Guru away.
It's becoming a bit of a phenomenon in itself. I'm not sure, but the person to ask would be Malcolm Childs over on the Models for Heroes Facebook page. Drop him a message and ask him. He's in contact with a couple of associations around the world. And like I say, I know Canada have just literally this last week started one up. Or at least I've found out about it this week. So how long it's been going, I don't know. But yeah, have a shout, find out.
Yeah. Something's echoing. Something's going ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Don't know what it is.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so we are currently sitting at 9:45. So tonight I have been doing some. We'll start to wrap up. I've been doing some of the dust work on the side of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there. So it's starting to take shape. Same on the other side. It's still a little bit damp in some of the sections. Yeah, starting to look all right. And of course, these are going to have these panels on here as well, like so. And of course, you're going to have the top of the tank coming over the edge of here as well. So most of that at the top is going to get covered up. Haven't started on the back yet, or the front. So they are still done. So that's what I managed to get done this evening. So, and yourselves?
I'm just going to change the camera because I'm super unorganized. So I've managed to basically get my base. That's lots of basics, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I've started my base.
Biscuit, buttery biscuit base.
Lots of sections that are all glued together, and a bit of the foam board on top for the roadway.
Nice.
So that's all got to sit and set now.
Yeah.
And I can rub it down and crack on. So yeah, I've been quite proactive today.
Excellent. And Steve, yourself?
Nothing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I've done nothing. Just a bit.
We know you had technical issues earlier on, so
yeah, just a bit dischuffed at the moment.
So it is coming up to 10 to 10. We're going to start to wind up here. First and foremost, thank you all very much for coming along. For those of you who've been with us all the way through, a gold medal to you guys, because that's 2 hours you've been sitting here. So we will be back in a fortnight for the same again, and I do believe, actually, no, we will not, will we, James?
No.
In a fortnight, there is a special occasion happening. It is the model officer's birthday in a fortnight, and we will be over on on James's YouTube channel with a 48-hour build titled Focker's Foes, where those of us that will be on the stream and those that want to join in as well have to build a model of a
foe of a Fokker.
A foe of a Fokker, yes. So anything that fought against a Fokker in either World War One, World War Two, or anything in between. I don't think, are you going for anything later than World War Two? I don't think we were we?
No, not specifically. I mean, but the criteria was that it had to have fought against a Fokker.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that will be happening in a fortnight, and then we'll be back 2 weeks after that, where hopefully Steve will be hosting the Saturday night Creche in 4 weeks. So before we go, tomorrow there's a couple of streams coming up. Well, there's 3 major streams coming up. First and foremost, there will be the Sunday brunch with Colin and Dave. That, I do believe, starts at 12:30 until 2:30.
Yeah.
So go along, tune in, say hello, get joined in with a chat. Go over to Festa's 67's group. And they also have a gallery for showing off your work. So go and post your work in there so they can show it off on the show. Following on from that, I do believe that Mr. Fox will be going live. I do believe it's either 2:30 or 3 o'clock with his Warhammer live stream on Sunday afternoon. And then it's the Warhamster in the evening. I do believe Chris starts sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock. So there's a full afternoon of live streams going on tomorrow afternoon. So tune in, show your support, get involved with the chat. So that is me pretty much wound up with what I need to say. Is there anything you two would like to add before we go off air?
I'd just like to thank everyone that stuck with us, to be honest, all the way through the couple of hours. Sorry for being ill health and having to keep mute every 5 minutes and you see me coughing away. And thank you, Karl, for hosting and doing the brunt of the talking tonight.
Yes, it's been quite difficult with the coughs, but thankfully mine's not as bad as yours is. So, and of course, Steve had technical issues through the evening.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, sorry about that.
What want to say before we go offline? Anything you want to shout out about? Anything happening?
Me, no, just trying to. I thought I had solved some stuff, but
Yeah.
no.
You know what we need? We need to win the lottery, and then you won't have any computer issues or camera issues.
Yeah, you've got to be in it to win it, though.
That's very true. Yeah,
That's very true.
yeah. You'll win it with you not going in it. So there we go, folks. That is another Saturday evening done. Once again, thank you very much. What was that noise? It was a duck. Was it? Was that Steve's phone? Was it?
I don't know. No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, completely gone off canter now. So, again, thank you everybody for watching. Be good. Be safe. We'll see you in a fortnight for the 48-hour build, or in 4 weeks for the Saturday night Creche, hosted by Steve over at Totally Scale Models. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.